It's time for the Eliminator. It's Hyderabad versus Bangalore in Abu Dhabi. Loser goes home, but to make sure you get ahead in the race with your Fantasy 11, we're now joined by Tom Moody on My 11 Circle Fantasy Pick on ESPN Cricinfo. Important game and an important pro tip for you. Make a note of this. Fill your 11 with informed players as well as big match players. This goes to show the nature of the game, isn't it, Tom, for this big game? You've got to go with those who are in good nick.
Yeah, look, that's a given. You want to form players. I think, more importantly, with big games, you go with players that have got that big game attitude, that big game experience. So there's plenty of them on offer to select in this big clash.
Right, a quick update on player availability. Chris Morris hurt himself in the game against Delhi, but there is no official news on whether he will play or not. So make sure you remember that before you get your 11s right. One more time, a reminder of the rules. As always, at the start of the show, please note that every user on My 11 Circle has 100 credits available to form the team. Each player has been assigned individual credit values, and users have to pick players from 4 categories: batsmen, bowlers, all-rounders, and wicket keepers, with a maximum of 7 players from one particular team allowed. David Warner shall be our captain. The Warner of the old is here. He scored an unbeaten 85 against Mumbai in a must-win encounter. His form in the last 3 innings tells you that he is in the zone. Expect a man of Warner's experience to come good. Watch out, Bangalore. And that T20 Superman, AB de Villiers, shall be our vice-captain now. He should enjoy batting against this Hyderabad bowling. Come the big game, you can't not have AB de Villiers in your side. So Warner the captain, AB de Villiers the vice-captain. Wriddhiman Saha has come in and changed Hyderabad's fortunes. He's had a huge impact ever since he came back into the team. He scored 184 runs, including 250s in his last 3 innings. And he's played at a strike rate of 150. Remember, he's an excellent keeper as well who could give you a double bonanza of points. Rashid Khan is there as well, the biggest threat for Bangalore and their top man, Virat Kohli. He's a must-have in your side. In the last 5 games, he's picked up 8 wickets at an economy of under 5. He could single-handedly help you race to the top of the Fantasy 11 charts. Yuzvendra Chahal, the last name in our top picks. He's the man that Virat turns to when in trouble, and you should as well. Of his 20 wickets this season, his 9 wickets have come in the last 6 games at an economy of under 7, and he has the ability to run through the Hyderabad middle order. So David Warner, AB de Villiers, Wriddhiman Saha, Rashid Khan and Yuzvendra Chahal are our top picks. Tom, so much power in that top 5, isn't it?
Yeah, look, it's a pretty impressive top 5, isn't it? A lot of points on offer. And what I like about it most of all, they're all form players. They're all coming into this big clash in great form. So expect plenty of runs and wickets for the 2 leg spinners on offer.
Right, we've got a couple of differential picks as well. Sandeep Sharma, who bowls with great control and accuracy. Of the 13 wickets he's picked up this season, 9 have come in the last 4 games, suggesting that he is at his best at this point in the tournament. He got Rohit Sharma in that last game with that lovely knuckleball. He could trouble the big fish of the Bangalore lineup in this game. Devdutt Padikkal has been Bangalore's highest run getter with 472 runs this season. He's a huge threat for Hyderabad, and he could win you big points in this must-win encounter. So Sandeep Sharma, Devdutt Padikkal, the 2 differential picks. What does our overall 11 look like? 2 wicket keepers, AB de Villiers with Wriddhiman Saha. We're going in with 4 batsmen. David Warner, the captain. Devdutt Padikkal, the opener. Virat Kohli and Kane Williamson. We've got 1 all-rounder in Jason Holder. And if you look at our bowling lineup, there's Sandeep Sharma, Mohammad Siraj, Yuzvendra Chahal and Rashid Khan. And Manish Pandey, Chris Morris, T. Natarajan and Shivan Dube are a part of our substitutes. Tom, in this big game, this 11 along expected lines?
Yeah, look, again, it's you're spoiled for choice. A lot of very good choices there. I do like, though, Natarajan as an option to consider. He's proved to be a revelation, really, in this IPL. He's bowled well in taking wickets early, but he also holds that key position, bowling at the end of the innings. Also, just keep a close eye on Chris Morris. If he's in form and fit, more importantly, you can guarantee he's one to look out for plenty of points.
Right, in case you're having second thoughts on who should your captain be, do you go with Warner or somebody else? We've got an alternate scenario for you. Given that all of the last 5 games at this venue have been won by the team batting second, you can choose your captain from the team that is batting second. Pretty easy, pretty simple. You've got big names to pick, but guess what? You've got another opinion in store for you. That's a high-risk 11. Let's take a look.
So I made 3 changes to the team. Josh Philippe comes in for Saha. Saha is a a hugely popular option now. That's why he's out of my team, and the high-risk option is Josh Philippe. I would pick Aaron Finch if Josh Philippe doesn't play. Devdutt Padikkal is out and Manish Pandey is in for the second change, and Manish Pandey is my vice captain as well. Again, Padikkal is a hugely popular choice. I'm expecting Manish Pandey to play well in a high-pressure game. In the last match, he got, the 2 times he faced RCB, got out twice to Chahal. So if he negates the threat of Chahal, I think he could be in for runs. He has a strike rate of 130 plus against Saini and Morris. So I think with this high pressure game, I think he could perform. Last change is Mohammad Siraj goes out and Shivam Dube comes in. Again, Dube is a hugely better fantasy potential than Siraj. He gets wickets, he gets the runs. He played in the last game, hit a few boundaries as well, so he directly comes in. And for my captain, I've gone for Jason Holder. Again, Holder is in form. RCB's batting lineup is shaky in a high pressure game, so I'm expecting him to get a lot of wickets in the game and runs as well. So that's why he's my captain. He got runs in the last game, and if SRH need 30-40 odd in the last few overs, I think they could push him up higher up the order. So as an all-rounder, he is a very good fantasy asset and a high-risk option for captain as well. So yeah, this is my team.
There you are then. It's a must-win game for both sides, and you've got to do very well with your 11 in this game. So now that you have all the intel and the information and the insight from our expert as well, go get your teams ready, win lots of prizes for now. Thanks so much, Tom, for joining us on My 11 Circle Fantasy Pick on ESPN Cricinfo.